Welcome to Wallace Wade Stadium in Durham, North Carolina, home to the Duke Blue Devils. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Virginia Cavaliers, taking on a team from the ACC, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Cavaliers will kick it away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Duke's offense will get first crack at it here. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point, and I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
And every offense has plays that they really hang their hat on. And back in 1970, it was the toss. The toss play used to be the thing. You don't see as much of this nowadays. It's early in the game. Maybe it's something you want to show, or listen, maybe defensively this is something you need to start focusing on.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Throws to the tight end. Grabbed over the middle. It's Kane. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Blue Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Might be looking to run. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and his offense is threatening with a 1st down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. And the Blue Devils had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. Smashes in between the uprights. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
So the Virginia Cavaliers offense has its first opportunity of the day. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed. He's got
some space. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Cavaliers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Slithers into space. There he goes. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Cavaliers! That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fair catch, called for and made. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He leaves it with his back. At the 35, he's loose. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
You see, this is what great defenses do. Great defenses swarm to the football. So when you do miss a tackle, it's not the end of the world. There's another guy right there to wrap him up. Great defenses seem like they got 12 guys on the field. Nice job swarming to the football, engulfing the running back.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Fires to the big fella. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. This should be the last play of the quarter. Looking to throw, it's Morris. The throw. Finds his man, it's Ennis. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. We've reached the end of the period. It's Virginia holding the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Cavaliers will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Takes it on the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Got it in the middle. It's King. At the 35, he's got room. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Blue Devils. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. And the extra point gives him a 3-point lead at 10-7.
Well, the quarterback does a great job with his decision-making. He found the matchup he wanted one-on-one. His tight end's able to stretch the field. He makes the catch, and he does the rest of the work himself, running it into the end zone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Wants to throw. It's Morris. Right down the middle. He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and go.
He's loose. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. The give to the back. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
He's going up top. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. That took every ounce of leg strength he had to sneak that one into the left corner. And after the 3-spot guys were all tied up.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Finds the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. From the gun, the ground game. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Little. At the 45 on its way. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. The Blue Devils getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. He'll pull it down. It's a running room. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. That big play really has them in business. It's 1st and 10 from the 11. On the move. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Duke.
And that is exactly what you...
Oh, and the extra point is blocked. He picks it up. Remember, he can take it back.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Ohio is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Eden Stadium, but the Bobcats have struggled to really pull away. They're up by 4 over the Bluebirds. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Morris. Grabbed in the middle, it's Harris. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on first down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Quickly out to the tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Cavaliers decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Wants to return it. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down if I get it.
Turning on the Jets. Ball is loose. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. Lining up from the 34 on first down. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. And that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Back to pass, it's Morris. Just a short pass to the tight end. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Looking downfield, and time is running short. Got it behind the line. It's Thomas. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And this kicker might be feeling it. He made one earlier, now from 49 yards out. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to get behind the defense. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. And the Blue Devils will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To the air, it's Morris. Finds his tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Cavaliers line up to punt it away. On his way back from the 20. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Going right to work up top. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. First down here for the offense. They'll go to the ground. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
The Blue Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Wants to adjust the pattern. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain. And the Blue Devils are on the move. Throws it back. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Here comes the option. They'll leave it with him. There he goes! Out of bounds at the 33, but not before the big pickup for the ground game.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here, trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
Snagged in the middle. It's Anthony. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Blue Devils are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. Right down the boulevard. The lead now 7 here in the 3rd quarter. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds space on the right. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Off the play fake. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, and come away with the sack.
Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Wide open spaces. Turning it on. Touchdown, Virginia. A great catch and run for 6.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he added the extra point. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Wants to go up top on 1st down. With the catch, it's Anthony. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can bring up the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. They go back to work in the final period of this one. To the air on first down. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. The quick out. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Awesome body control and great job, too, knowing where he is on the field to make sure he got his feet down in bounds. At this point, this guy's been open all over the field, and if I'm the QB, man, I keep throwing him the ball.
There's the pressure. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And they finally get their first sack of the day. And one of the things coaches point to every week, how many times you... the quarterback. Last week, they got 3 sacks. They got to continue to put more and more.
He's got it. First down and more. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Blue Devils look to keep this drive humming. Power football with the run. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. The Blue Devils will have it 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. Looking to throw on 1st down. Moves around to clear up the vision. Got some room and into the goal line. Touchdown, Blue Devils. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Great decision by the quarterback, and there's a danger on defense. When you play man coverage against this guy, when you've got DBs and their backs are turned to the QB, if you're not careful, he'll just tuck it and run and take off. And by the time all those DBs and defenders had turned around, it was way too late. He was gone.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Morris. Using his feet to buy time. And down he goes. Tried to pick his way free, but the defense stops him behind the line. After not getting a thing done on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 24.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. Bring in the heat. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Cavaliers will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they want, and now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Pass escapes him, still on his feet. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
And he hadn't had a big day on the ground, but that was a carry they needed for this offense. They needed to extend this drive. Nice job.
Oh, a lot of space. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. And the Blue Devils have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up 3rd down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
They'll try to run for it. The Blue Devils get enough for the 1st down.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few 1st downs, and get a W.
After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said this team is